Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, that's a new thing. So I got you tagged in there too, so you'll be able to see it.
Very
But yeah, hold on. Matter of fact, let me send out one more link into this group chat real quick. I know we're live. Hold on. Got to get the guys in the group chat real quick. Boom, boom. And in the Discord real quick. Hold on real quick. We're going to get to it. Got to send my link real quick. Got to do some quick promotion so people know what's going on. Okay. More link. Let's see. A second. I look at links all day long, man. Like a linkathon. Boom. Okay, so our links are up. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Yo. This is your boy awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse. And I am live for a new episode of Awesome Interviews with the amazing Mark Such, man, and of the Cardano Sharks. What's up, Mark? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, JL. Thanks for having me and hosting the interview.
You are welcome. You are welcome, man. Hey, shout out to everyone in the chat. I see the homies pulling up, man. They see I'm out of retirement, man. Hey, I left y'all for a couple weeks, man. But your boy is back. What is good? Shout out to Ghost Vet. He said, how's everyone? Shout out to Hugs Not Rug. He says, what up, fam? What's good with you, bro? Shout out to the homie Paprika pulling up. He says, what's up, awesome world? We are back in the game. Shout out to the homie Paprika again. He says, was missing too. I'm back. So look, we have the homie Mark here to talk about Cardano Sharks, man. Cardano Sharks in the building, man. So look, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the project real quick. I'm very excited about this interview. It's been a little minute since I did an interview. So look, let's go ahead and get into the Cardano Sharks. So first of all, Mark, introduce yourself to the people.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Mark Such, Mark Such 007 if you found me in via Discord. Yeah, I've been now in the CNFT space for quite a while. You've probably seen me in a few projects in the chat groups and whatnot. And I'm known to ape in on a few projects here and there. So definitely like to promote the good projects and the ones that I believe have value and I just came up with this idea for Cardano Sharks about maybe about what's it been 3 months now, 3 months ago, and it started out we were just going to do like asset based projects where the NFTs were going to represent X percentage of real world assets like cars and condos and houses that are going to be on Airbnb, franchise restaurants, Subways, Starbucks chains, things like that. But it actually evolved much bigger than my original plans. I joined the Project Catalyst funding program right in the beginning of when I was starting the project and released my white paper on there, and some really smart people gave me some really good feedback on my white paper in there, and I took some of those ideas and we kind of ran with them and kind of turned this project more into like a membership based project where we are going to start by building assets and sharing revenue of what the assets generate with the members, the NFT holders. However, in the long run, the idea is that the NFT holders are going to be members of like an elite club that are going to have access to all of the assets in the Cardano Sharks portfolio. So if you go visit and travel to go to San Francisco and you want to go stay in Lake Tahoe and rent a vehicle, the idea is certain levels of NFT holders are going to be able to rent a car at a discounted or even no cost price, rent a cabin up there, go eat at a restaurant, different perks that are going to be included in the membership. So we're going to grow this out. Our first stage of the process, this first NFT drop, is going to be to raise funds to start purchasing some SUVs that we're going to rent out on the Turo app platform, and to start generating some revenue for the company, so that we can, one, reward the holders, and two, start to build the fund so we can start purchasing more assets.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah, as I was reading over all of your information, I was reading the proposals. It was very interesting, right? Because when I was looking at it, I was like, okay, so he's putting out these NFTs, and these NFTs are a form of membership, right? For you to join things like, typical everyday things like a gym membership. That particular one was kind of interesting to me because that kind of broadens our spectrum for the use cases of ADA, right? And it's essentially what you're doing is like a onboarding. It's like a IRL onboarding, right? And it is very cool because we're already starting to see certain projects do those type of things, but your project kind of stood out to me because you're going full force with it. Like, you're full force with it. It's almost like, let's all look at it as if, let's look at it from the perspective of, look, we could use ADA every day right now for normal use cases, right? And also seeing what you wrote as well, as far as the FED, the feds kind of passing certain laws and certain things they're kind of combing over right now. And I seen where you said, like, okay, let's assume, because everything's in our favor already. You know what I mean? And so I thought that was cool. And I think it's also bold also as a founder of as a new project, coming in and saying, hey, we need to be using ADA every day for normal things, like whether you want to get a cup of coffee, whether you want to go get some gas, or you know what I mean, and all these different type of things. So I love the idea. I think it's a genius idea to like ramp up and start that in real life onboarding. So how did you come up with the idea? Like, let's talk about the beginning, like when you first said, hey, I want to make an NFT project. Like, what sparked that whole interest within the space?
Yeah, I just I had came up with the idea of having the real world assets linked to the NFTs, and I actually did uh, a video chat with a couple other NFT project owners, um, and just kind of brainstormed. And it started as one thing, and it just kind of kept going and kept going. And I didn't want to take all the advice and make it into something that was not reachable. I wanted to make it very obtainable, very simple to understand, kind of straightforward process. And so that's what kind of molded it into this this idea. And I just I had to write it out because Project Catalyst was coming up, and I think like a week or 2 weeks after I came up with the idea. And so I just hit the word processor and started typing some stuff out, and had some people review it and got some feedback, and was tweaking it and adjusting it. And I think there was like maybe 10 different versions of it before the final one came out. But yeah, that's where we came to this actual project today. And talking to on what you brought up there with the feds, and figuring out, I had to meet with multiple lawyers, multiple accountants that specialized in the crypto space, and to make sure that I was doing everything kind of legit. And I had to tweak some things because of that, and making it so that my project wasn't a commodity that had to be registered with the SEC, and that it was more of that membership with benefits type program. of what it is today. And and it is actually, we are registered. You can go to the California business search and search Cardano sharks, and we are a registered corporation. So, um, sorry, it is my birthday today, so I'm getting a bunch of text messages and notifications. So that's what all the beeps.
Oh, I had no idea. Happy birthday, Mark. Happy birthday, man. Everybody shout out Mark. Today is Mark's birthday. Shout out to him, man. Birthday boy, live on camera during his first interview. That's a birthday present.
Yeah, there we go. So we're going at it, fully legal, fully legit. And I know there were a few other projects out there that started out and they were, had these real world assets backed, and they ended up having to shut down because they didn't do it the right way. And I didn't want to end up like one of those projects. So all the research was done prior to, as opposed to running with it and then trying to figure out how to fix it later.
Yeah, that's very smart of you, Mark. That's very smart. Very smart, man. Because especially here in the space here recently, man, there's just been a lot going on. There's been a lot of different things going on, and I think as things move forward, I think we're all going to continue to ascend, and get better and better when it comes to releasing these projects, and get smarter and wiser too as we create and come up with these new project ideas, man, because there's a lot going on right now, but that's very smart of you to cross your I's and dot your T's before you come into this thing, man.
Definitely. Yeah, no, it's all coming together, pretty quickly, and it's just a matter of making your list and attacking what you have to do and what information you have to figure out, and making it happen. So one of the big things that we just figured out was our ADA rewards system, because we're doing the quarterly rewards for the calculations based on the profits of the Turo rental car program. And so we have a system set up to where, as opposed to me doing a blast, transaction and paying a fee on every single one, we're going to set up a link to where you can connect your wallet to the site and go in and claim your ADA, which is already working and already in place. So I'm really excited about that. And the same system is going to be used to in the key trait game that we're going to be playing. And there might be a few key trait games, but the initial one is going to be for the key holder role, where you actually get, there's only going to be 5 key holders, and those 5 key holders are going to share 10% of the entire revenue for the company. So that's going to be huge, for whoever can collect all the 5 different key traits and get that special key NFT to where they can take part in those earnings as well. But yeah, that software is all up and running, all working. So
that's amazing. I'm sorry. Well, what were you saying?
I was just kind of going back to like the gym memberships and like going to coffee shops and using ADA as like the buy 5 get 1 free coffees and things like that, and that kind of tracking and issuing like NFTs instead of like a stamp on a card, kind of thing. That's kind of what this system could eventually be, the software for a rewards program or like a membership type based program, like a gym membership or roadside service, whatever, what do they call that? Timeshare properties, all those different things can use this software, as opposed to what it is right now.
Yeah, that's amazing. So basically you're pretty much looking to partner up with in real life establishments, right?
That's the long game plan, to start out, we're going to be doing, the vehicles for renting out. I think the next stage is going to be either some houses, condos, cabins, something like that we can rent out on Airbnb. After that, we might look into Starbucks or a Subway franchise, so it's or even a boat rental up in Lake Tahoe. The sky's really the limit, for what we can do. But we'll just kind of build the assets one at a time, and eventually it's going to grow big enough to where we don't need to rent them out anymore, and they could just be used by the NFT holders.
Okay, definitely. That is great. That's a great idea. Shout out to Ismajano. I hope I'm not butchering that. He says, have there been any partnerships signed up yet?
So yeah, so we are partnering up with Cardopoly. So their
Okay.
developers are going to be they're a major part in creating this software to where we can search by contract and pick out like the key traits and in our ADA reward collection system. So eventually down the road, it'll be more of a customized software, and I still have yet to talk to those guys about that, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But for the long term game plan, it's definitely going to be a good partner to have. Also, one of the they're going to be helping out with the actual mint process, and it's going to be kind of one of its first of its kind. I haven't seen it before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's going to be a mint process where you can choose like so we're going to have male sharks and female sharks, and you're going to be able to choose whether you want to mint a male shark or a female shark, which is going to be pretty cool. Um, given
Yeah,
what,
that is definitely new.
yeah.
That's new. So as far as that process, how does that go? Like you get to the mint screen and then it asks you, is it like a
Two buttons.
questionnaire?
Yeah, they'll have two buttons of what you want to mint, and you just click on the whatever that button is that you want to mint, and it'll pull from that pool, and it's going to be on the same contract, so everything will be all together at the end. But yeah, it'll show like we have this amount remaining for males and this amount remaining for females, and you can go and mint as many as you need.
That's fire. Yeah, that's definitely different. I never seen that. I never seen that. I minted a lot of projects. That's my first time seeing that one.
Yeah, I always like to be the first. I always like to have something a little bit different. It's just like all the bots that are on Discord for XPs and the games and things like that. I always try to go out there and find something that nobody else is using or something new, just to kind of separate us from the rest.
Exactly. I do the same, man. I do the same. I love the role of being the pioneer. Being the one that goes out there and just do try things, try new things first. Try to soak up some of the fear, that's incorporated with it. Cause it's like it can be scary just trying new things, but that's why they got people like us
Yeah,
to run out there and just do things and see what works.
exactly.
Um, Yep. So Mark, let's jump into your background. So what is your background like? What how well, first of all, why Cardano? Why Cardano? Is there any kind of history tied with Cardano or what?
So here's kind of the background as far as like crypto. So I got into crypto back in 2014, back when Bitcoin was like 600 bucks. And I was originally using it because my sports betting website offered me a discount to deposit in Bitcoin as opposed to I think they were using PayPal or MoneyGram, the other ways. And so I learned how to set up a wallet, how to buy it on exchange, and you do all that kind of stuff. And that was my main purpose for it. And then I realized I was making more just leaving the Bitcoin sitting in my wallet than I was transferring it to my betting website and winning a bet. So that's when I started really just kind of holding the Bitcoin and started doing some trading. And I bought some mining contracts through Genesis Mining, just so I kind of was diversifying my investments a little bit. And so all of that, like when you're just in the crypto and the coins, and you're buying, uh, whatever coin you're buying, there really wasn't much of a community aspect to it. There was some YouTube channels where you could go watch some YouTubers and chat in the comments or that kind of thing. But I haven't even used Discord up until I started getting into NFTs. So I learned Discord um, just recently, about 5 or 6 months ago. Um, And so it was really cool to, when I first, started searching the NFTs, I saw the Ethereum NFTs, and I was like, I don't know. I tried a couple of them, and the transaction fees were just crazy, and I was like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it. So I started looking at some other ones, and Solana and Cardano kept coming up, and so I started YouTubing, and came across a couple of your reviews and some other ones, and I just kind of made my mind up. I was going to stick with Cardano because it was cheap, the transaction fees were good. Um, it was just like worked out for my situation, and my first NFT that I bought was a Prosperia Zepper, and the first project that I minted was a Seal Society seal. So that was my kind of background in the NFT space, and just like going through and being a part of the community, and I love like just chatting with people and comparing our NFTs and like rare traits and things like that. And it was just um, it was definitely a better experience than just buying a coin and letting it sit in a wallet. So um, that's kind of what brought me to the space, and never left.
That makes perfect sense, man. So that's crazy. You said your first NFT was Seal Society.
My first NFT that I minted was Seal Society. Yes.
Wow, that is so crazy. That was like a couple months ago, then, huh?
Yeah, all of this has been moving like super fast. So
Man, that's crazy. It was like a couple months ago. It's like you mint your first NFT a couple months ago, and now you got your own project. Like it's so,
right,
so
exactly.
crazy. Yeah, that's so cool, man. Shout out to the Seal Society, man. I love Seal Society. Shout out to the homie Stevie. Um, Shout out to him, man. Hey, that is fire. That's a great story. Yeah, I was kind of like that too as well, man. I initially started out with BSC tokens, like altcoins and the Binance Smart Chain.
Yeah,
Like I was messing around with those, and I knew about NFTs, but I was kind of looking for, my thing was it was very hype at the moment, was the passive income coins, the coins that reward you tokens for holding them.
yeah,
That was my thing. I had actually found a coin called ADA Cash, and they actually rewarded ADA, a Binance, a BSC version of ADA, and you could trade it in for the real ADA. But
wow.
at the time I was dealing with that token, and then all of a sudden, because I had checked out, just like you, I had checked them out on Ethereum, the NFTs, and I was like, these prices are crazy. Like, what is this? Like, and it wasn't just the prices, it was the gas fees. The gas fees were more than the NFTs sometimes, a lot of the time. So I was like, how does this make any sense? Like for me to buy these?
And then you hear stories of people trying to mint and paying the fees and not getting their fees back and not even being able to mint. So it's like, and you're talking about thousands of dollars. Like I couldn't risk that.
Yeah, me either, man. Take you take one hit, you're out of the game already. You like,
Yeah.
man, I can't even afford to do this anymore. Like, so yeah. So I'm right there with you, man, when it comes to fees and transactions, and everything was just an all-around better decision. That's why I jumped into CNFTs too as well. I was just like, hey, it's a no-brainer, man. I like Cardano because at the time when Bored Ape Yacht Club was blowing up, I was like, why doesn't Cardano have these? You know what I mean? Like I was confused.
Yeah,
And
I think the big word is yet.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, so then when I went like a couple months later, then I started searching, and I heard somebody, like, I just Googled it one day. I was like Cardano NFTs, and then it popped up, and I was like, oh, these exist. I didn't even know these existed. So every day from then, it was like I just jumped in and committed. I was like, oh, okay, I'm with it. And then I created my own project as well. So those are the Cardano stories, the Cardano tales. If you
Yeah.
Cardano tales.
No, I can't wait to see where it goes in the next couple of years. I mean, it's with Charles H, and I've been watching a lot of his YouTube videos,
Mhm.
and the technology behind it, and where they plan on having it go, and and really just being and Project Catalyst is huge. I don't even know if Ethereum has anything like that, but the ability to help these new projects and new ideas actually become real and useful in the real world is based on some grant funding is amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. Yeah, man, I haven't seen anything like it on any blockchain, honestly. And I know different blockchains have their different ways of implementing grants and stuff like that of that nature, but I haven't quite seen anything like the Catalyst proposal. So major kudos, man, to the Cardano ecosystem for coming up with that genius way to incorporate everyone that wants to be a part of the voting process. I think that's cool, man. I think that's dope. Also, Mark, can you actually send me the link for your Catalyst proposal so we can post that link so we can get you some votes?
Sure.
Yeah.
I know you had to be registered to vote by August 2nd, I think. So if they've already registered for this round, I think it's round number 9 that we're in right now, then they'll be able to vote on it. But even if they haven't registered, you can register now, and your registration will work towards all the future projects that they can go vote on.
Okay, cool. Thanks for the info. Thanks for the information. I definitely been in a few spaces. I was actually in a space yesterday called Black Cardano folk. Major shout out to them. They were actually talking to it's really a space dedicated to the Black Cardano people. So major shout out to everyone that was in that space. They were actually talking about Catalyst proposals yesterday. So we're actually getting into the details of that, and just going over the basics, how to vote, how to be a part of it, how to play your part, how to, what I mean? Just the logistics of it, the simple logistics of it. So major shout out to them. So, when I read your proposal, your Catalyst proposal, I was like, oh, this is amazing. This kind of ties right in, I was just in a space about this like yesterday, So it's definitely cool. Let me take a second and shout out to chat. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone who pulled up. Shout out to the homie AI Love in the streets. He says, you heard about the Catalyst hack? No, I have not heard about it. Have you heard about it, Mark?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't either. Hopefully they get that squared away. That's the last thing we need right now.
That's a big funding in there. I know just for my there's like different projects that they're doing, but just for the one that I'm doing alone has like almost 8 million worth of investment funds in there. So yeah, that would not be good.
Yeah, that definitely wouldn't. Shout out to Ghost Vet. He or she says yes, F9. Oh, that's for the proposal, right?
Yeah, they're on the ninth round of funding.
Okay. Yep. When you get a chance, you can just send me that link. You can actually shoot the link in the private chat.
Okay.
Shout out to AI Love on the streets. He says, oh yeah, smart contracts using ADA to vote. Okay. Shout out to the homie Cedric J Magneto. He says, yo, what's popping? Yo, what's good, Cedric? What's going on, man? Thanks for pulling up to this episode of Awesome Interviews. Shout out to Dexter. Dexter says, yeah, Mark, GOAT fam pulling in. Yo, shout out to the GOAT fam in the building.
Yeah, the GOAT fam's another real world asset based project. I don't know if you've heard of that one, but they're based out of South Africa, and the NFTs that you hold actually represent real live goats on their farm.
Oh wow.
Very cool project.
Wow, yo, shout out to GOAT fam. That's cool. That's definitely cool, man. Shout out to AI Love in the streets. He just DM'd me the information for the hack. He said shout out Lucid. So shout out to Lucid. Shout out Dexter. He says Mount Creos.
Mount Creos is the project,
yeah. Okay. Yeah, shout out to everybody pulling up to the chat, man. We live today. Once again, man, shout out Mark, man. It's his birthday today. Hey, this is what we want. This is what we want to happen for Mark, man. If you're registered to vote on Project Catalyst, give him a vote. Go give him a vote, man, for his birthday, man. Check, or at least check it out. check it out. Once we get that
Vote
link.
on as many projects as you want too. So like just because you vote for one project, you can still vote on other projects as well.
Okay, definitely. So we definitely need to give them a vote then.
I just sent you the link in Discord. I couldn't. I'm not signed in here to StreamYard, so they didn't let me post on there.
Okay, cool. It's fine. I just found it. Okay, so
do you have the ability to do a giveaway?
Yeah, we can definitely do a giveaway.
Okay.
Give me a second real quick. I'm actually going to drop this in the chat and then pin it up.
Sure.
Vote for Cardano Sharks analyst proposal here. Oh, so we just dropped that in the chat, and now I'm actually gonna go pin that real quick. Replace pin message. Okay, so now we got that in chat. Yo, shout out to everybody who's pulling up to the interview right now. You are now tuning in to a new episode of Awesome Interviews with Cardano Sharks. The homie Mark is in the building. I actually just dropped his catalyst proposal for F9. You guys can actually vote for his project in the pin link on YouTube right now. The link is right there, so you guys can click that to go vote for Mark and his Cardano Sharks proposal. So yeah, so it looks like we're about to get into some giveaways, man. So what you got today, Mark? What you want to give away?
What I was thinking, so we could do some whitelists. We also have a 5-tier level program in the Discord server. So we have our bronze, our silver, our gold, platinum, and diamond status, and they all actually will reward you with a discount on the mint, up to 5.8 discount. So I figure we'll give some maybe some gold passes away today.
Okay, so some gold passes. How many you want to give away today, Mark?
Let's do 3.
Okay, let's do 3. So we're about to go ahead and give away a gold pass right now, right? And so these gold passes, you said you will be able to get a discount and a whitelist on the mint.
So yeah, you'll automatically be whitelisted, and then you'll get with the gold, you get a 3.8 discount on the mint price.
Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it, because I just do the number game. Let's simplify it. Number game. So hey guys, we're getting ready for a live giveaway from Mark of the Cardano Sharks. We're gonna give away some gold passes. You'll be able to mint, and you will be you'll be able to whitelist, and then you'll be able to get a discount as well. So let's go ahead and get it in. I just chose my number. So hey guys, I need you guys to pick a number between 1 and 10. On your mark, get set, go. Let's see who has it. Y'all go ahead and start. Okay, 2. Okay, let's go. Y'all getting close. Dexter is the winner. Dexter, shout out to Dexter. He is the winner with the number 3. Dexter. Oh, hold on real quick. Y'all moving so fast, man. Hold on. It's a lot of people. Hold on. I guess I got a lag or something. Hold on, Dexter.
Delay because the numbers just all started coming in.
Yeah, I know, right? Shout out to Paprika. Paprika actually won. He was the first one to type 3 in the chat. So shout out to Paprika, aka the gym student from the Awesome World Discord. What is good, bro? You just won a Cardano Sharks gold pass. Shout out to the homie Paprika. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him down, and I'm gonna get you his information, Mark. So
yeah, and they could also go into the Discord too and create a ticket. We can go ahead and get that updated for you.
Okay, cool. All right, so that's the first giveaway. So you guys stick around. We got 2 more left to go. Shout out to Dexter, man. Hey, my bad, bro. I I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to say you were the winner, man. It was so many numbers that started popping in, but shout out to you, Dexstar, man. Hey, we got 2 more left, man. We got 2 more left, so y'all make sure y'all tune in.
It's my birthday. I'm in a good mood. It's party time. Let's go with the platinum pass for this round.
Oh, okay. We got a platinum pass. Hey, Mark, what do you get for a platinum pass?
So the platinum is going to be a 4 ADA discount as well as the white list access.
Okay. So the platinum pass. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into that. Like I think we're just gonna go rapid fire. We're gonna go 3 back to back, man. So look, we got the platinum pass. So let me go ahead and choose my number. Okay, I chose my number. So look, we are about to do the giveaway for the platinum Cardano Sharks pass, baby. So look, y'all know what to do. Choose a number between 1 and 10. On your mark, get ready, set, go. See, man, let's see. Now I gotta look extra hard now because I know they're gonna start pouring in.
Yeah, they're all gonna come in at once.
They're gonna come in all at one time. Be like, man, what?
There they go. Yeah.
Oh man, they are fast. Hold on. We got a winner, but let me make sure. Okay, boom. So we got Ghost Vet. I think that's how you say he or she name, his or her name. Ghost Vet is the winner with the number 6. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. I gotta show you guys that I'm actually picking these numbers and I'm not making them up too.
Gotta give a shout out to the Cardano Kooks. That's where I met Ghost Vet in that server over there.
Oh, shout out to the Cardano Kooks. Oh, shout out to them. I actually I did a video on them. I did a video again. Okay. Yeah, so shout out to them. They definitely got a unique project, especially dealing with like surfing. I thought that was cool. Like that was awesome. It was different.
Yeah, they have some big plans for the future. I'm excited to see where that project goes.
Oh, okay. Shout out to them. Major shout out to the Cardano Kooks. So, okay. So for the third giveaway, what are we giving away, Mark?
The third one, let's go ahead. Let's max it out. Let's go diamond level pass.
Oh, diamond. Is that higher than platinum, Mark?
That is the highest level that you can obtain.
Oh.
You normally have to reach level 50 in the server to hit diamond. So that's that one usually takes quite a bit of winning in the Rumble games and chatting and whatnot. So is a pretty big prize.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Let me type this name down. Oh wow, man. Did you say you have to grind to level 50?
Level 50
to get yeah. Yo, do y'all hear that? Hey, this next giveaway we're doing right now, you got to grind to level 50 in order to get this diamond pass in this Discord. So look, let me go ahead and pick my number, man. Definitely gonna pick my number. All right. So look, this is the last giveaway, guys, for this show. So look, we got one more giveaway. Choose a number between 1 and 10. On your mark, get set, go. For the diamond pass, man. The diamond pass. The diamond pass. Let's go. Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta go to the top. Okay, and we actually have a winner. Okay, I had to check the time. So we got Dexter. Dexter is actually the winner. Okay, Dexter, you came back, man. You you came back and got yourself a diamond pass.
That's deserving because he thought he won the first one. So this is deserving for him to win this one. So
exactly. Okay, so we got all the winners down. So congratulations to Paprika. And Paprika, the first pass was a gold pass, right? Or was it just a white lens?
We did a gold pass, we did a platinum, and then we did a diamond.
Okay. All right, so shout out to Paprika. He won the gold pass. Shout out to Ghost the Vet. They won I'm not 6. They won a platinum pass. And shout out to Dexter. He won a diamond pass. So major congratulations to everybody who won, man.
And those discounts are you could buy as many NFTs as you want at that discounted price. So that's not just on one NFT. So that could really add up if you're going to be buying multiple.
Oh, wow. Y'all heard that? That's crazy, man. Major congratulations to everybody who won. Now, Mark, let's go ahead and get into the art real quick. We're going to talk about the art. I'm actually pulled up in your Discord. Let me see. Let me actually go to the page again. Give me a second. Yo, major shout out to everybody tuning in. You are now tuning in to a new episode of Awesome Interviews featuring the homie Mark of Cardano Sharks. So you are now tuning in. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen real quick. We are in the Discord. Share screen. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we're actually in the Discord right now. We're actually in the Cardano Sharks Discord. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to look at some of the art, which I personally think is cool. I really like the art a lot. When I seen it, I was like, oh, this is cool. This is different. So let's talk about
not your traditional PFP project. I mean, it's a little bit more intricate. Took a little bit more time to kind of put these together. I'm actually working with a guy in Croatia to design all of this art. And I'm really happy with everything that he's done so far. I did a few of the, rough sketches, but the color shading and all of the enhancements that he's done has really made it pop out.
Yeah, it looks amazing. It definitely caught my eye. I remember when you sent me a message, like I think it was a couple months ago, and you sent me like the preview. And then when I jumped in the Discord and I seen this, I was like, oh, this is amazing. This looks great.
So these are the main body images. There's also going to be like some suits that they're going to be wearing. There's some tridents. There's going to be some pretty cool stuff, like different pins on the jackets and different tie clips. It's going to be really detailed, as far as the traits go.
Okay, that's amazing. That is amazing. Let's go down. Talk about let's look at the hammerhead real quick.
Yeah, this one is definitely a fan favorite. I posted on the Twitter, and that one got a lot of votes.
Yeah, I like the I love the lighting on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the blue lighting like reflecting off his back. Yeah, that's amazing. That's definitely amazing. These would be great like Mortal Kombat characters.
Right. Exactly. I'd like to see these. Who knows? Maybe someone will license these, and you can fight them against each other one day.
Yeah, that would be cool. This is definitely one of the most unique projects that I've seen thus far, art wise. Like, yeah, it's just totally different.
The backgrounds that he did, that show off the lighting as well too. Like the one with the jellyfish. I don't know if you want to bring that one up, but that's one of my favorites. How they were able to,
right?
Yeah, use the light coming down on the jellyfish there, and that one's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. Yeah, that's definitely amazing. Yeah, it looks really good, man. It looks great.
And then the castle background, that one, I'm gonna have to. When a project's good that you come up with is when you want to mint your own project.
Yeah.
And, I'm definitely gonna be minting a few of my own on this one.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of it definitely has a fine art aesthetic. And the fine art aesthetic is great. Yeah. I actually remember there's actually, so a few years back there were actually, let me show you real quick. I'm gonna actually veer off vitamins. So there was actually a high-end fashion brand that actually like started branding sharks for a minute.
Oh really?
Yeah. let me see. It's actually like a kind of vintage shirt now. I think it was like 2013 or something like that. Let me see. They had a shark on it. Oh, there it is. So they started branding this. This shirt was like $1,300.
No way. Wow.
Yeah, this shirt was like $1,300. It was like very cool in like the hip hop fashion world for a minute.
Wow.
But it kind of gives me those vibes a little bit. Like, of course, it's different, but the fine art aesthetic of this kind of reminds me of this a little bit. Like this would look great on a shirt. You know what I mean? Like just having that picture on a shirt, people like, what is that? I want to wear that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So it looks very cool. And just the fact that I'm able to pull up something that in reference, it costs like $1,300. It's like, oh man, we're kind of on the right path with this. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's amazing because sharks actually were a thing in the fashion world for a little bit. So these look great. And major shout out to Ghost Vet. Ghost Vet says, I love the art. It reminds me of the book Animorphs. Yeah, I remember that. I remember Animorphs, man. We get old out here a little bit.
I remember Animorphs myself. You know, you get to choose your own destiny and flip to whatever page, you know, like different options, and those were cool books.
Yeah, they were. Shout out to Ghost Vet again. They said, or the old show Street Sharks. Oh man, I remember that too.
Yep.
Throwback. But yeah, this ship looks amazing too. This ship, man, I love that blue. I love that deep blue color. It's amazing. Like,
yeah, I didn't want to skimp out. I mean, you can go and hire an artist for $200 to $300 and make a very basic NFT project that would probably sell based on just a business plan alone. But I figured this business model and this business plan, and the future goals that we have for the project, really deserve some good art.
Yeah, the backgrounds are amazing. Like, it's just the colored backgrounds and the things you're putting in the backgrounds is amazing. So this is a female shark right here, then, right?
Yeah, that's one of the female sharks. She's holding one of the tridents. There's going to be different colored tridents out there.
Okay.
That's also, like why we called the levels what they were. The levels colors are going to be the actual colors of the tridents as well too. So.
Okay, that's amazing. So let's see what else we got. Okay, I see this trident that has a glowing trident.
Yeah, so that's our diamond trident there.
Okay, that's fire. That is super fire. So we got different body colors too as well, huh?
Yep, each body is completely different, so it's not like they just changed the coloring. There's different shading, different body types, so it's they're all unique.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Let me go ahead and back up. So speak on the artist a little more. So how did you get in touch with the artist?
Yep. So I in the beginning I hired 4 different artists and got some prototypes drawn up, and I did a sketch to kind of give them the idea of what I wanted, and who knows, maybe one day I've shared the sketches with some people and they said, oh, I like the sketches sometimes more than the colored art. So maybe we'll do a OG raffle for some of the sketches later on. But yeah, so I had the artists all draw up, including one of my cousins was in the mix, and so we ended up choosing the artist from Croatia to do the art, and he wants to remain anonymous for now. But
Okay.
we'll have some future projects that we're definitely going to go back to him for. So and he's on board with that, and he does a lot of like the kind of the dark art type stuff, and so I figured this would be right up his alley.
Okay. Okay, yeah. It definitely came out great. I can't wait to see more just more art. Just more art. As you
Yeah,
can see, we're at the end of our sneak peeks. It's just like what are the rares gonna look like? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
there's also going to be 6 one-of-ones that are completely different than these. So I'm excited to, those are going to be. We're not going to sneak peek those. Those are going to be surprises based on who gets to mint them. So
okay. Okay, that's amazing. That is amazing. So let's talk about the mint date. Um, let's
we
talk about the mint date and how
don't,
many you're looking to mint.
yeah, we don't have an official mint date yet. We are we wanted like to do this kind of in a way where everything was set, everything was ready, and then we're going to go market it. And so it's a little backwards from some of the other projects that I've seen where it's like, they keep a lot as a mystery, and it works, for some projects, but I wanted to present the value up front and be, give the business plan up front. You know exactly what you're getting into. You don't have to wait for announcements to come out, like this is what you're getting. And and then after all that information is released, all the artwork's done, and all the back end work's done with all of our aided distribution software and whatnot, then we were going to go ahead and announce the mint date, which, if I were to estimate, I would say we're about a month to a month and a half away.
Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So you guys be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. You said a month and a half away. So y'all make sure y'all keep those gold passes, platinum passes, and diamond passes ready. Because you got like roughly a month and a half, chat. So shout out to everyone in the chat. Um, Shout out to Ghost Vet again. He or she says, how do you plan to deal with flippers that list below mint price?
So, it's always going to happen, and I've paid attention to the projects that have these real world assets, and they, the good utility projects, like the mint price, as long as it's, minted at the right price, the floors tend to stay right around there. Um, with Mount Creos, for example, I think their mint price is 105 ADA, and I don't know what their floor is right now. You can go check, but it hasn't dropped, too far below that. I know they have some rares that you can pull up with the gold horns and whatnot, that are probably going to list higher, but and the rares that are going to list higher. But I'm not too worried about the floor price.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the key trait contest that we're going to have for those, to collect the 5 NFTs with the key traits to get yourself a key NFT to share in the pool of 10% of the entire revenue share of the company. Um, you never know. I could make it, one of the ones that are listed on the floor could have that trait. So, it's very, very possible. And those traits are going to change, quarter over quarter, and there's going to be different prizes. So, you might think you have a floor NFT when in reality, there might be a prize 3 months from now that you really want, and that floor NFT might be the key to getting that prize.
Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I like that. I like that. That's definitely a great way to deal with it. Especially if you have a floor one and you don't really anticipate that. You're just, holding to make sure you stay in the project. To be rewarded just for having a floor one, that's amazing. That's amazing. Um,
Every single shark out there, the floor ones and the rare ones, are going to get quarterly ADA airdrops. So, and there's probably going to be people that go out and buy up the floor and sweep the floor just for that reason. So,
okay, so with the quarterly airdrops, right? Um, So how is that gonna work? Is that just for holders, or how does that work
So
exactly?
it's not technically an airdrop, with this new method that we have been working on, the Cardopoly guys and myself on, is a system where you can actually go to a link. I'll provide the link. You
Mhm.
log in with your wallet, and your wallet, there'll be a snapshot date, and whoever holds the NFT on that snapshot is going to have the ability to claim the ADA with a click of a button. So that's how we're going to do the distributions. And the reason for that is, if you have 5,000 transactions and you add up all those fees, it ends up being quite a bit versus.
Yeah.
Um, and so if we do it this way, the company does not pay any of the fees. It's the person that's collecting the ADA, and it's a very small percentage for them. Uh,
Mhm.
you know, dust basically of an ADA to collect their ADA for the quarter.
Okay. That's amazing. That's amazing. And after the mint, how long after the mint will those quarterly ADA claims start?
I'm ready to go. If we we need to sell a certain amount to be able to purchase our first SUVs that are going to go on the Turo rental car program.
Mhm.
And so um, the idea is, if we sell all 5,000 at roughly 100 ADA each, and after taxes, which are 21% as a C corp in California, we'll be able to buy five total vehicles, three SUVs and two electric vehicles. And so if we sell out, I'm going and buying those, that week. So I'm ready to get this thing started, and everything's going to be transparent. You'll be able to see when the vehicles are rented. I'll have pictures. My cousin actually is a certified um, drone operator, and so I thought it would be cool to hire him, and we'll park all the vehicles out in the middle of a parking lot and get him to do a drone video of all the vehicles that Cardano Sharks buy, and I'll post that in our Discord for everybody to see, what their NFTs are linked to, and then yeah, and then we'll just hit the ground running. So,
Okay. That sounds great. That definitely sounds great. Okay, so it looks like we are winding down to the end. I see, so the mint cost is 100 ADA, right?
that's correct. Yeah, so that's the base price, and then if you have you can get all the way down to a 95 ADA mint price if you reach that diamond tier. That would be the least expensive mint option.
Okay. Okay, and we got a total of 5,000. Okay. Yeah, that looks great, man. Everything looks great. Um, I see the roadmap. Let's look into the roadmap real quick, which is pretty much everything we pretty much went over,
Yep.
right?
Let's just went over everything. Yeah, here. So yeah, the artwork is all done. We're just waiting on the last five one of ones or six one of ones to be completed. There's a few tweaks to them that I requested, and then that'll be done. And I'll start uploading those into the Mint system, getting that ready to go. Test it out a few times, make sure it's all working. We have the ADA distribution. We're already testing that out. Well, basically, Cardopoly has already tested it out, and it's been working perfectly. I think I actually won. I don't know if you guys have heard of Cardopoly, but it's a blockchain version of the Monopoly board game. And I bought a piece a while back, and I was one of their beta testers. And um, I actually won game two. I was first place on game two of their games, and then we just wrapped up game three. I think they pay out the top 25. I came in 23rd, I think. So, um, and so yeah, that system is the same system that they're using for collecting your prize in the board game, is the same system that we'll be using. And so that's already up and running. The only thing right now that I'm really going to be focusing on over the next few weeks is just members. I think we're at closing in on 100 members of our Discord. I haven't done too much marketing up till this point. I've been doing a lot of the hoping out, getting the Project Catalyst funding, and and that is going to be issued over the next couple weeks here. If we do get the funding, I think we're in line for about 60K in funding. So most of that is going to be used for marketing purposes, and to build up the member base and our Twitter followers, and reaching out on some other social media networks, and getting some new marketing videos created, and just trying to get as many people into the project as possible. Once we hit the number, I think my goal is to get if I can get 1,000 members minimum, I would feel comfortable starting the mint.
Okay, so so you're looking at more like a paste mint. So you're looking at like a paste mint, like not you're not looking to sell out quick. You're just looking to build it at your pace. Then
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible.
Mhm.
But the projects that have been released, just recently, and people that follow the mints of other projects, um, it's been kind of a slower minting process for these companies and these projects, and so I don't want to set too high of expectations. If we do mint out in minutes like other projects that I've seen, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But I would be okay if it took 2 to 3 weeks to get them all sold.
Okay. Okay, cool. Nah, I definitely I respect that. I respect that approach. That makes perfect sense. Just really being realistic with the market and everything that's going on, kind of taking everything into account. But yeah, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. Like I said, I like the art. I like what you're doing. I like the proposal. We got that out there. If you guys are interested in voting for Cardano Sharks, we actually have it posted, pinned in the YouTube chat. So you guys go there and vote and put in a vote. As I said, we are actually winding down, and so we are at the end of this interview. Let me zoom out of this. But we are at the end of the interview. And before we get out of here, Mark, is there any shout outs you would like to give?
I just want to shout out everybody that came to support in the chat. You guys are awesome to come and help, and everybody that I've met in the space has been very supportive. I think I mentioned a few projects, Prosperia being one of the first ones that I got involved with. The community is awesome there. The Mount Creos family over there, the Cardano Kooks, all those projects have been very supportive, very helpful in helping me get to where I'm at, and helping me build this out. And so I'm very appreciative to all those people, and also to you, JL. Thanks for hosting the interview. I really appreciate it. And when I saw you interviewing I think one of the first interviews I saw was the Seal Society interview, and I could imagine myself being in this chair back then. So I'm glad it's actually a reality.
Hey man, you're very welcome, man. You're welcome. That's amazing, man. Just for you to say that is like, ah man, that's amazing, man. That seeing yourself in the seat, imagining yourself on the show, and talking about your project. That's amazing, man. I'm definitely glad that we are able to sit down and talk about your project and everything you got going on, man. It's amazing. I actually forgot how we actually met initially. It may have been in my Discord. I think it may have been in my Discord, but you ended up reaching out to me. We just kind of been, chatting ever since about upcoming CNFTs and stuff like that. So, when you asked to do the interview, it was a no-brainer to me, man. It was a no-brainer. And then when I seen the art, I was like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean? So it's very dope, man. Very dope. I definitely appreciate your support. You guys get out there and vote for Cardano Sharks. Like I said, it is pinned to the top of the YouTube. Get out there and vote for his catalyst proposal. You know me, man, I like to shout out everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone who pulled up, everyone from Awesome World. Shout out to everybody from Cardano Sharks as well. Shout out Goat Fam for pulling up too as well, man. Shout out to them. We definitely appreciate you guys, man. Shout out to Awesome World in the building. And with that being said, this is your boy awesomeisjayell, aka the biggest music artist in the metaverse. And I am now signing off. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you, guys.